Alrighty then, g'day, Rob or Blurt here yet again. I've got a nice little RTA for us today, the Cyber by Gasmods. Now, sorry about the rain in the background. Hopefully it doesn't drown me out too much that you can't hear me, but I've got to work with what I got. So, alright, little single coil banger. I want to get straight into this, knock it out and see what we got, because purposely brought this so I've got something to run on my Jackaroo. Sick of running drippers on it, so I wanted a nice little single coil RTA, and wasn't overly too impressed in the end with the RF bloody gear RTA. It was just, yeah, it wasn't for me. It worked well, gave good flavour, the whole lot, but in the end it just wasn't for me. So I'm hoping something along this lines might be a bit better, a bit more my style. So alright, what we get in the kit: the Cyber RTA, replacement tube / glass, screwdriver, O-rings bag, user manual, stainless steel 340 glass, size, length 40mm, drip tips times W, 27mm, easy to build and wick, dual terminal postless style build deck, inner adjustable airflow, yada yada yada. So this is the Cyber, designed by Gasmods, and yeah, from what I've seen, it's got something a little bit different to do with the airflow. So let's rip this open. So once again, not quite so shiny when we get down there. As you can see, still got the plastic on here. And we'll peel that off. Oh, that's nice, fresh feeling. Mate, you used to get this feeling every day when you opened up a packet of smokes, but now I only get it whenever I open up a new tank or mod or something. So let's flip it, take it down, have a sticky beak. I'll tell you what I think. There goes the camera, there goes the mess. All right, here we are. Quick adjustment. There we go, we got the Cyber, designed by Gasmods. Warning, this product is not intended for use by persons under legal smoking age, 18 to 21 in other countries, blah, 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 blah. Smokers, pregnant women, blah, blah, blah. Scratch and sniff. Yeah, it comes off. That's all we need. All right, take that off. What's in the box? In the box. What's in the box today? All right. Take that off. Cyber RTA. Well, fuck me, that's probably one of the smallest operation manuals that I've seen in a long time. We got our Barbie screwdriver. Oh, take that up a bit. We've got our Barbie screwdriver. We got spare 510 pin, some screws. If I'm right, those screws are for something else. We have in the bottom here, let's get these out, see if we can. We use our screwdriver, move things around a bit. One Allen key. Oh, here comes the RTA, that fell out. Got one Allen key. See if we can get this other bastard out. See if we can get the tweezers in there. Tell you what, she's stuck in there good. I am struggling to get the other Allen key out. I'm going to have to rip this up. Pop that all the way out. So it's gone in between the different bits. There we go. We got it. That's the other Allen key. So we've got two Allen keys, Barbie screwdriver, extras, pop out. Our spare straight glass, a couple of coils. Doesn't say anything about what they're made out of. They don't look too bad though. Might even use one of them. Wait and see. Wait and see. We'll see what the build deck looks like. Tend to use my own. So bang the extras back in. won't need them. I might leave the screwdriver and I'll leave the Allen keys out. Actually, I will leave these out because these little ones here actually serve a purpose, from what I can tell. So what we might do is we'll see if we can dump out these just quickly. When you see the deck, you'll see what I mean. When you see me deck, you'll know what I mean. So I'm guessing these are the posts. Those ones can go back in. I'll stick that off to the side there for a second. Don't need the spare glass or anything else. I will need my tweezers after. Alright, here we go. Cyber RTA. No juice flow control. Just airflow control. Cyber, designed by Gasmods. Nice, plain, simple. She's got a good, decent protruding 510, so this would work on a mechanical device. She's a threaded top, not a quarter turn, so a couple of big holes. Nothing wrong with a big hole. She is... oh, those drip tips come out quite easy. There you go. 510, 810, whatever. She's a drip tip, she's a little one. I wonder if I've got anything else that'll fit. Ugh. Like I was telling you yesterday, those Gasmod ones are short as a mofo. But, yep, the ones off of the Requiem, they'll fit in there quite nicely. Actually, they look all right on there too. Give me a bit of a low profile. Got that back out and go back onto the Requiem. All right, so that juice is from me, from that drip tip. Bang this drip tip back on. O-ring up and on the edgy. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring this up a bit. So O-ring around the edge. Is it? No, that's just your thread. O-ring here for sealing it. O-ring on the top here. Bedded in there. Bang that back on. She is tight. Tight. Oh, there we go. She's got going now. Tight. It's one of those ones where this ring just pops off, held in by a couple of O-rings underneath. Show you that. So pop that back up and on, and that does lock. So close, open, close, open. That's your airflow. Decent size airflow. And here's your deck. So they say postless design. It's not really postless design, but it doesn't really matter which way your coils wrap, because positive, negative, either side, as you can see, nice and easy. So she's undercoil airflow. Quite large juice wells for a single coil. And as you can see there, those holes on the side are threaded. And that's why I kept these little bastards out, because grab one of these, I won't be blocking them off, but if you wanted undercoil only, look at that, here comes the rain, undercoil only, you could block off all of them. So these screw in like little lugs. I haven't screwed it all the way in, but yeah, you could mess around. You could block off the middle one, leave the two side ones open, block off the two side ones. You know, you could mess around with it any way you liked. So I like a little bit more airflow, so I'll be leaving them out, but you do get 6, so you are able to block the whole lot off. Not exactly sure why you'd want to do that, but it might help you reduce the airflow enough to be your type of airflow, the way you like it. Fat fingers can't pick up little screws. Here we go. That one. That one. And we'll bang that Allen key in there too for now. I don't think I've got anything else that needs one quite that small. Alright. Give you a little Barbie screwdriver, and that's obviously only for the 510. As I said, decent size juice ports either side. It's sort of got that, comes in at a 45-degree angle from the sides and from directly underneath. Now that's quite a decent undercoil airflow. So, we'll have to see what she's like, see if she's prone to leaking or anything else. Now, probably won't use one of our coils, only because of the pure and simple fact, don't know what they're made up out of, and I'm never a big fan on using something I don't know what it's made out of. So, I'm going to put one of my coils in here. I'll be banging in a same coil that I used yesterday, or in my last review. A little quad core fuse Clapton. So get me coiling rod just over here. Bang that on. Open them legs up. I love doing that. I reckon just about every bloke out there would too. Open them legs up. Alright. And some women too. Nothing wrong with having to open up the legs. We'll take, they're very tight straight out the box. Back that one off. Back this one off. Once again, this is kind of a personal preference how you do it. Now you'll see that there's no ledge on these. So some people that's a con. Personally, I really don't care. So we'll hold that coil in place about there for now. Tighten down one leg. Looks pretty centered to me. Tighten down the other leg. Like so. Now we'll just straighten her up. Get that pretty nice and centered. That looks pretty good to me. Might just bring that down just a tad. Alright. So that's how I've got my coil placement. Looking pretty good there to me. I'll snip these legs in nice and close to the deck. Just off screen for a second. Now honestly, straight away, slight con that I found, they don't really give you much room in here when snipping off your legs. Just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere near that top cap, chimney, whatever you want to call it. Alright, snip off the other side. So just be aware of that. Alright, we'll bang that on the jackaroo, give her a pulse, see how she glows up. Don't want it at 100, not to pulse her up. About 15, 17 watts. Like always, just want to get out any hot spots. sorry, bumped the camera, gone a bit offside here. Yeah, just needs a bit of a strum, a pinch. Look at that. Nice, beautiful, even glow. Can't see hot spots top or bottom. Beautiful. All right. And like always, going to be using a bit of canna cotton, my preferred go-to. Now, as I said, that looks like it's got a decent bit of a juice well, so I'm going to want to wick this reasonably firm. Not too loose, not too tight, but just right. She's still a little bit warm there. Give that a quick blow job. That feels a bit better. Have a toot. It is a little bit of a conical shape. Not as much as some, but something being so small, once again, should not really need it too much. All right, tighten the end of this. Oh, bump the camera again. Pull that through. Nice little bit of tension there. Alrighty then. Get my skizzers. Now I'm going to cut that off pretty much level with there. And get back here. Pretty much level with there. And that looks about right to me. And like always, I don't really have a fluff game. I have never really found a need for a fluff game when using the canna cotton, so that's wicking the hive and everything else that I do. Never really had an issue with it, so let's sit that up and in there. That looks like it's in there nicely. All right, what juice are we going to rock? Let's rock some lemon lime custard. There we go. That's how I've got it wicked up. And like always, bit of juice on the coil. And I like to just from the top down on the cotton, pull away any of those little flyaways, bring them to the outside edge. And here we go. See, that's soaking up like a sponge. One more. We'll turn that up. We'll go. And like yesterday, comes in at a 0.17, 0.18. That's a 77. Oh, she went up a bit high, a bit quick. Take that down to 60. Another little squirt on there. All right, beautiful. On with the top cap. Keep an eye out, see if our resistance changes. Make sure I'm not touching it. And we're all good on that side of things. Nothing changed. All right, unscrew the top. Now, problem with some of these threaded tops like that, you can get a bit of back pressure, which can cause a bit of leakage. So we'll find out if I have that issue with this. Dump that juice in. Got to fill it right up so that we know what's happening. Get it right, topped right up. If it's going to leak, got to find out straight away. And then I can always work out what I did wrong and fix it next time. 9 times out of 10, when things like this leak, it's not so much anything else other than user error. So, on with the top cap. Once you've got it lined up, threading's not too bad on that at all. All seems to sit together quite nicely. There we go. Take it back up, have a vape, and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, here we are, back up top. And there we go, the Cyber RTA by Gasmods. So, that's at 60 watts. And fuck, already airflow. Do like that airflow. Do like that flavour too. Take that up to right at 75. Oh, that flavour is up there. I'll honestly say that is bloody good flavour coming off of that. Here comes that rain again. As you've seen, build deck, easy to throw a coil in. Awesome airflow. Not getting any dry hits, she's wicking. So that's keeping up. That's wicking fine. No leakage from what I can tell. Nothing's dripping out. Flavour is oh, I'm really getting the lemon and the up front, and then the custard as a back note. Whereas on the drippers and that I've been using, I've been getting the custard more up front, and then the lemon and the lime as a back note. So, what else am I rocking that in at the moment? I'm actually rocking that in here at the moment, and a bit low, but yeah, see that I get custard up first. You see here I'm getting the lemon lime and then back notes of custard. And I have to say, that is a fucking flavour banger for a little RTA. And it's a easy to wick, easy to load, good flavour. These little bits up top here, they feel a little bit sharp on the tips of the fingers. How it looks like a gear, like the gearing. Just the edges of that, a little bit sharp on the fingers. Feels like if you slipped, you'd almost slice yourself. I do like the locking airflow. See, there we go. There's a problem with it. Because the airflow ring comes all the way down to the deck, there's nothing underneath it to space it. To adjust your airflow, you basically got to back it off a little bit and then screw it back down. So Otherwise, she's tight and a bit of a bitch to get to. We'll take that, excuse me, take that down to half airflow. See what she's like. Oh, she's loud. Got that whistle to it. Open it right up. Whistle's gone. So I'll be rocking that full airflow anyway. And that's a 0.17. Focus, 0.17, 75 watts. She's pulling 3.68 volts. We'll try that up a little bit higher, see if it changes the flavour. We'll take it 85. How's that sound? Still no dry hits. Still no sign of it drying out. Now you've seen I've filled that tank. So she's a thirsty little fucker. I'd say that's about a 4 mil. Take a couple of big hits off of it, see if we can get it dry out. Nah, no sign of it drying out. And I've taken about a third out of that tank already. So she wicks absolutely beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. I have to say the sweet spot would be around the 75 to 80 for the coil I've got in here. So I'm actually quite surprised. Pros, cons. Con, airflow adjustment. Got to back the tank off to adjust your airflow. Another con is how sharp these little gear bits are. Other than that, flavour's spot on. Easy build deck. Nice, easy wicking. And I'd say it's probably around the 2.5 mil with the straight glass. Doesn't say anywhere what it is, but you get that. Doesn't look too bad either. Nice on something like this. Handy little go to work RTA. And pretty sure the price was reasonable too, about 40 bucks, 45 bucks. So yeah. Oh, got the hiccups now. Would I recommend it? Definitely. Definitely. Definitely better than the gear for flavour, in my opinion. So yeah. All right, guys. I'll scratch a crater. I hope everyone has a bloody ripper day, and if you can get your hands on one, get yourself a Cyber RTA from Gasmods. Scratch a crater. Have a bloody ripper night.